meetings are held in the library that is transformed into 10 committees. Now that your bill has passed the Rules Committee, this is your chance to persuade your fellow legislators to vote for your bill.
Remember that saying yes to HB 112 is saying yes to opportunity and yes to a bright future for America. Stop the nightmare, support the dream. Thank you for your time.
For many specific details. The homecoming dance, the day I finally understood what was going on in geometry, what I was wearing when I tripped up the stairs. I also remember the depression I had after months of being excluded from sleepovers and dinner parties after receiving vicious text messages and angry Facebook notifications. Being called a slut and having no one to stand up for me. With some serious help from friends and family, I got through the emotional trauma. But others aren't so lucky. Bullying is aggressive behavior that involves unwanted negative actions and happens repeatedly. According to bullyingstatistics.org, almost half of all teens in America will experience bullying, whether verbal, physical, or cyber, in their junior and high school years. Megan Meyer was only 13 years old when she committed suicide after being harassed on MySpace by a girl her age. Bullying affects teens physically, emotionally, and mentally and can lead to future psychological problems, such as low self-esteem. In Megan's case, it led to her death. One of the biggest bullying problems may not be the bully, but the people standing around watching this happen. Bullying needs to be taken seriously in school systems, and we have a plan that will ensure bullying is never taken lightly again. Bullying is no joking matter, and the number one place this needs to be enforced is in school systems. The plan we developed is similar to our own U.S. justice system, an organized chart of checks and balances. According to youthviolence.com, only 1 in 3 cases of bullying are reported. We want to ensure everyone feels comfortable enough to talk about their bullying experiences, so all aspects of our solution will remain anonymous and confidential. First off, when bullying is reported, a professionally trained bully prevention officer will have the responsibility of deciding if the accusation is a serious problem. If cleared by the officer, the case will be sent to a peer jury. The peer jury consists of students of varied grade levels who will also be professionally trained to deal with bullying dilemmas. From there on, the peer jury will listen to both the victim and the bully and decide the bully's punishment. In our proposed system, there will be no slap-on-the-wrist punishments or warnings because we feel the students should be mature enough right off the bat to know right from wrong. Based off of the severity of the bullying, some of the possible punishments include community service, detention during lunch and after school, suspension, or expulsion. These tactics will make it clear that bullying will not be tolerated. According to psychologists, one of the main causes of bullying is described through a theory called social learning. In social learning, a person sees a role model acting in a certain way and gaining respect and praise from it. Like in bullying, where the bully is supported by laughter from friends and onlookers. The bully seems to be rewarded for their endeavors instead of being punished, making people want to reenact their behaviors and get the same seemingly positive feedback. Our solution will take away the mirage of a reward from bullying. Also, after the punishment is finalized, both the bully and the victim will be required to go through counseling. This requirement will ensure that emotions are dealt with so they don't become detrimental later on. We feel like our solution is fair and effective. Not only are the punishments clear and thorough, our plan will insist that these punishments are carried out and constantly enforced. The required counseling also ensures emotional help, something that many bully policies leave out. Though some may say our solution is harsh or extreme, we feel that if an issue is causing severe problems like teen suicide, it needs to be taken in extreme measures. A federal law needs to be passed that requires all schools to have a set bully policy that is made public and that is enforced. Our system of checks and balances will ensure that bullying statistics decrease dramatically, making the learning environment safe for everyone. I know firsthand that bullying can cause serious damage to a person emotionally and physically. Today, I hope I made you realize that bullying doesn't have to exist. We can put an end to it. Former British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli once said, "Courage is fire and bullying is smoke." It is our job to distinguish that smoke forever.
After you've made your presentation, committee members will be allowed to ask you questions about your bill. This is the only time that you will be able to give them information directly. After they've discussed your bill, then they will listen to expert testimony that you have obtained. The experts can come in person and testify during the committee hearings, or they can submit written testimony that will be read into the official record. The committee will then begin to discuss your bill. A fair time is given to all proposals that are brought to the committee so that all committee members can have their voices heard. They've become experts based on the research that they've done and therefore should make an informed decision when voting whether your bill should be released from committee or not. When discussion has ended, the committee will vote, and if it passes, your bill will be on the way to the full session.